Today I'm dropping in with a super simple sequence you can do to warm up your upper body. It's great to use anytime before you do strength work or any activity or sport that's going to use a lot of your upper body. This sequence is also really great for a therapeutic or rehab sequence if you're working on healing shoulder, elbow, wrist, or the connection of your upper spine to the arms. So all you're going to need is a wall, maybe a dowel rod if you have one, and some space on the floor. And you're going to feel like you're going to do a wall push-up, and you're actually going to do that wall push-up motion, but we're going to position our hands slightly turned in. We're doing the hand supporting reflex by turning our hands in slightly. So we're coming over to the wall and hands turned in slightly, make sure you're the right distance, and just start that motion of a push-up. And again, this slight variation in the hand position helps us to nourish the nervous system. You could do a couple of these, especially if you're on a rehab track, but if you're wanting to warm up, a good 10, 12 of these would be fantastic. And then grab your dowel rod or a long umbrella, broomstick, whatever you have. You're gonna make sure to wrap your hands around and your thumb comes over the first and second finger. We're gonna bend the elbows back, push out and in. This is a great way to tap into the Robinson hand grasp, which will help to relax the neck, connect the upper body, get the shoulders warmed up. And if you want to do a little more shoulder warming up, you can take the arms a little wider and just take that dowel rod up and down a few times just to warm up those shoulders. And again, when you're doing this on your own time, you could do this, 10 to 12 times. And then go ahead, set that aside. We're gonna come down to the floor. You'll wanna have some wall space. You're gonna bring yourself up close to the wall and put the hands, I gotta move myself a little here, put the hands, the palms of the hands onto the wall. Give a little push, a little isometric. Bring one leg up and then the second leg to 90-90. Flex the feet. We wanna bring some of those lower extremity reflexes in as well. And then hinge one leg down and up. So it's also going to be a great core warm up as well. So you're going to feel that. And if you want to actually change it around a little bit and get the hands pulling reflex, you would then put yourself underneath a piece of furniture, a chair or something, and pull towards you with the hands instead of pushing away. Now you can always modify this by keeping one foot on the ground and hinging the one leg. It's less demand for the lumbopelvic area, or you could just lift one leg up at a time. There's all sorts of variations that I do with this. Then, last but not least, we're gonna roll to the side and come up to an all fours position. So in all fours, we want the hands directly underneath the shoulders, the knees directly underneath the hips, and we're just gonna do a shoulder blade push-up, if you will. We're tapping into the hands supporting, we're unsticking the shoulder blade from the rib cage, the elbows are staying straight. As you lower your chest down towards the floor, you're gonna feel those shoulder blades pop up from the ribs and then press back on when you press through the arms. This is a really good one to do if you spend time in a computer, your arms are kind of stuck in a position and those shoulder blades get stuck. So give this a try before your next upper extremity strength program or any movement, Pilates class, yoga class, where you're going to be using your upper body. Or again, if you're working on a therapeutic healing process, this is a really fantastic sequence. Remember, you might just do a little bit less reps. Maybe you're not going to do the full weight bearing on the floor yet. Stick to the wall and the other exercises. So I hope this is something that supports you on your journey. Feel free to leave comments and questions down below.